Hi guys, welcome to the SEITOKAI video syllabus. Today we will be talking about green belt syllabus. So everything you need to practice for your belt test from green to blue. Now, in this video series we're compressing each of the belt syllabus into one short video, which means that it's not a video made for you to follow in the same rhythm that I am showing the exercises. Take each of the exercises and techniques shown in the video and repeat at your own rhythm. The first part of your test will be the Kihon. This syllabus is very similar for junior students under 12 years old who will be tested for a junior blue belt. In Kihon, you will find a few techniques marked only for senior students. And in kata, we ask the juniors to perform Heian Godan, which you can find in the previous video of the orange belt syllabus, and Teki Shodan, as you will see in this video. At this point, you are in a secondary level or grade. Think of the grades in comparison to the schooling system. Up to orange is your primary training. Green to brown are the secondary levels. The brown belts are the higher education, and by the time you reach the black belts, you strive for a master's degree and constantly improve your basics as well as the advanced techniques, always keeping a curious mind and exploring the path of your own personal karate. The topics of the green belt Kihon are the evolution of tsuki, so punching techniques from different distances and with different applications, double hand techniques, both striking and defending, and back to the basics in combinations, performing a summary of the most used techniques up to this level, but of course with a higher standard than the lower grades. There are 15 individual techniques in this syllabus and 8 combinations. Start by stepping down with your gedan barai into fudodachi or sochindachi. The main difference between this stance and zenkutsudachi is that while in zenkutsudachi you feel your energy traveling more in a straight line from front to back, in fudodachi and in sochindachi you stand on a more round basis, rooted and strong from every possible direction. Junior students will still perform all of these basic techniques in zenkutsudachi. Numbers 1 through 5 will be the evolution of tsuki. To practice this in a smaller area, you can perform the techniques while standing up or alternate each of the punch forwards with a basic block backwards. Number 1, uratsuki, a short distance or uppercut. Number 2, tateetsuki, a medium distance vertical hand. Number 3, oetsuki, a full range distance. Number 4, uchitsuki, or a drop punch. And number 5, agetsuki, rising punch. Number 6 will be stepping back, morote ageuke. Number 7, morote tsuki. Number 8, haishoki jodan. Number 9, yamatsuki. Number 10, haishoki chudan. Number 11, ushiroge. Number 12, haishoki gedan. Number 13, fumikomi geri. Mawate, and number 14, kakato geri. Number 15, kirikaeshi, yoriashi kizamitsuki. Combination number 1, ageuke gyakutsuki. Combination number 2, uchiuke kizamitsuki gyakutsuki. Combination number 3, sotouke gyakutsuki. Combination number 4, gedan barai uraken gyakutsuki. Combination number 5, shutouke gyakutsuki. Combination number 7, Yoko Geri, Mawashi Geri. Combination number 8, Mawashi Geri, Ushiru Geri. Yame. And relax. To complete your green belt Kihon training, you should practice the technique of Name Ashigiri, the returning wave kick. We see this technique in your kata, Teiki Shodan, and its main application is a sweep to help take the opponent down. I advise you to practice this technique starting from the stance of Kibadachi, just as in your kata. And the idea will be to bring the foot all the way in front of the knot of your belt. Many students tend to make the mistake of kicking their own leg when they perform this technique. The correct application of this kick should be in front of the knot of your belt. So we can practice by placing our hands like this and simply trying to bring our foot so the bottom of the foot touches the hands or the target. Try not to shift the body weight too much from one side to the other. Keep yourself centered and perform the kick swiftly and quickly. In alternative, you can also practice this in Fudodachi, just as you did in your Kihon, bringing the front foot back at the same time as you do this pulling movement with both arms towards you. In this case, you shift the body weight slightly more to the back. That will then conclude your Kihon training. Next in the test is kata. Junior students should at this point return to the previous video and practice Heien Godan, followed by the first kata in this video, Teiki Shodan. This is because in Seitokai, junior students actually have 2 grades between green and blue belts in order to learn these difficult movements, difficult kata, and improve their motor skills. It is very important that you dedicate proper time for training each of your katas and each of the movements in your belt syllabus. Now, this doesn't mean you should practice only one kata at the time. Sensei Gishin Funakoshi, the founder of modern Karate-Do, used to say that it takes about 3 years of daily practice to really master one kata. But he also said that about 60 katas should be enough to really understand Karate-Do. Now you do the math. Teiki Shodan. For Teiki Shodan Yoi, put your feet together in Heisokudachi and left hand on top of the right hand. Step down, cross step, Ura Kozadachi, and look to the right. Then lift your right knee in the air and prepare your block Haishouke Chudan. Strike on your hand with Enbiuchi, down Hikite, and turn Gedanbarai and Kagetsuki. Once more, cross step, and then lift your left knee as you prepare your Uchiuke. Back with the left hand block Nagashiuke and attack Uraken. Then comes the kick we practiced in Kihon, Name Ashigeri. So sweep your opponent and throw to the left. Sweep your opponent and throw to the right. Hikite and double punch with the first kiai. Then we will perform all the same techniques to the other side of the body. Haishouke Chudan. And Biuchi on the hand, Hikite, followed by Gedanbarai and Kagetsuki. Cross step, and then with the right knee up, prepare your Uchiuke. Nagashiuke and Uraken. Throw to the right, throw to the left, Hikite and double punch, second kiai. Yame, and relax. Basai Rai. Just like Teiki Shodan, this yoi is performed in Heisokudachi, and this time we close our right hand and cover it with our left. The opening sequence of this kata gives the meaning to its name, Basai, to storm the fortress or to enter a castle. So we should perform this opening sequence thinking of a battering ram. simultaneously blocking and striking forwards into kozadachi with the uraken. Then turn back uchi-uke on the left and on the right. Mawate, soto-uke on the left and uchi-uke on the right. Pull your weight back and on the same side of the body, soto-uke followed by gyaku uchi-uke. Then the left foot pulls you up and block to the center, tate shuto. Straight punch, oitsuki, and shift your body weight to the left with uchi-uke. The same to the other side. And to the center line, koku tsudachi shuto-uke. Second one. One forwards and one back. Then shift to zenku tsudachi and block tsukami-uke, grabbing your opponent's arm. In this block, the tip of your fingers are touching the right arm. Then strike with the first kiai, fumi komigeri to the side of the knee, and turn around into shuto-uke. One more shuto forwards, and step up with morote ari-uke. Then kizageri and strike down with both hands tetsuyuchi, followed by a slide oitsuki chudan. Mawate into zenku tsudachi, nagashi-uke and shuto-ushi geran. And up manji-uke. Then block mikazuki geri with your shin bone and down kibadachi geran barai. Mawate haisho-uke chudan. On the hand, strike mikazuki geri and empi-uchi. Down with geran-tsuki and shift left and right. To the right, fudodachi, yamatsuki. Stand up, block mikazuki with the left, and repeat yamatsuki. Stand up, and one third time, mikazuki and yamatsuki. Then turn to zenku tsudachi on the same line, suki-uke and uchi-uke geran. The same to the other side. And 45 degrees to the right, koku tsudachi, shuto-uke, stepping with half step, okuriashi. Pull yourself back with the same technique. And 45 degrees to the left, the last technique, shuto-uke with the second kiai. Yame, and relax. Next in the test is kumite, the sparring exercise. Now if you have a sparring partner at home to do this with, you can do it the complete way, where you divide this in two parts. One will be doing the one taking initiative and attacking, called tori, and the other one will do the one receiving that initiative, that attack, called uke. To start this exercise, make sure to have a correct distance, a safe distance that we call mahai. This distance means that when you stretch your arms and your partner stretches their arms, the tip of your fingers does not touch each other. Because this is a sparring exercise and we cannot be sure if our partner means us any harm, then, just like every exercise in karate, you bow to each other. Karate always starts and ends with respect, which we show with this rei, this bow. And come to your ready stance, your. Next, you will take your exercising, your sparring distance, which is different from your safe distance. This means that you will stretch your arm and step forwards until your knuckles touch your partner's chest. Okay? That will be the sign that your distance is now correct to start the exercise. When you take that distance, you are standing up and your partner is also standing up. So none of you will move from there. Then you start the exercise stepping backwards into your kamae, which is a gedan barai. This step is fast and must show confidence in what you're about to do. The first technique will be an oitsuki jodan. So you announce to your partner the technique you're about to execute. You say oitsuki jodan. and you will step just as you did in the basic training. You will step with your oitsuki to the height of the head. After your partner does his part, then you step back either to yame, or to make the exercise more fluid, you just step to the previous position where you were. This saves one step, one count every time you do the exercise. After that comes the second technique. So you announce to your partner oitsuki chudan. This time you will do the punch to the height of chudan, to the medium region of the body, the chest and stomach. And you step just as you did in your basic technique. After your partner completes his part, then again you step back to where you were, or all the way up to yame. Then come the kicks. Change to kamae and announce maigiri chudan. So the first kick will be a front kick to the mid region. Step forwards with your kick and return to kamae. The second kick, yokogiri chudan. On this side kick, we will use the kikomi version, the thrust kick, which means that we will be hitting the opponent's mid-region with our sokuto, the knife of the foot. Step forwards with your kick and return to kamae. Next kick, announce mawashigeri. For this kick, you may choose chudan or jodan, so the mid-region or the high region, the high-level kick. For the chudan version, I advise you to practice the thrust kick, keikomi, where you will hit with the ball of the foot, koshi. For the jodan version, the high-level kick, I advise you to practice a snap kick, a keage, using the top of the foot, haisoku. Step forwards with your kick, and back to kamae. Then announce the final kick, ushirugeri. It's important to remember that ushiru means backwards and not turn. This means you should perform a straight kick backwards, and the turning motion serves only to bring you to the right position, facing away from your opponent. Avoid kicking while you are still turning, because that will be a different technique. So, turn with a fast hip thrust, kick with your heel, and then down into your kamae. Step back, return, yame, always with eye contact, and finish with a bow, yasumi. Throughout the whole kumite exercise, the sparring exercise, you will be required to do each of your attacks, when you are tori, with kiai. And when you are uke, receiving, each of your counter strikes with the same kiai. This will help us to make sure that you are confident in your technique, and together with the strength of the technique, it will make it more effective. In Green Belt Kumite, you have more freedom of movement and choice of techniques as uke, the one receiving. You can use any side of the body, any block you've learned so far, and even every stepping method that you've already practiced. Be creative, but try to stick with the techniques that work best for you. Also in your belt test, you might be required to perform Shiai Kumite, a point match. You don't actually need to win the matches in order to pass your test. What we are looking for is that you understand correct distance, that you understand correct technique, and correct attitude towards your opponent. After all the physical exercises you must perform in your test, we ask you to demonstrate a strong spirit and the will to overcome every hard obstacle put in front of you. Tameshiwari, or breaking test, requires focus, self-confidence, and the effective technique that demonstrates correct distance, targeting, and strength, all in one attempt to break a wooden board. You will not practice this during our classes. This is because we want to encourage you to overcome that first instinct in your mind that will make you fear the performance of a full power blow against a hard surface. Finally, in your syllabus, in SEITOKAI, we have a small written test for each belt grade. Now, this is not a language test, but it's meant to motivate you to remember the basic concepts, the basic words that you learn in classes. The following are the questions in the green belt test. Question number 1, name 5 blocks. To answer this question, you can use any of the blocks you have learned between white and green belt. An example of a correct answer could be Age-uke, Soto-uke, Uchi-uke, Shuto-uke, osayuke. Question number 2, name 5 kicks. And to answer, you can use any of the kicks that you have learned so far. An example of a correct answer can be Mai geri, Yoko geri, Mawashi geri, Hiza geri, Mikazuki geri. Question number 3 asks you to translate the following words into the Japanese commands used in class. First, bao. Correct answer will be rei. Second, energy vocalization. Now I know this one is very specific, but it's just because the answer has so many meanings and it's such a vast concept. Correct answer in this case will be kiai. The next one is teacher. And in this case we are looking for the word sensei. Question number 4, we ask you the opposite. So to translate the following Japanese words used in class. First, tai sabaki. Correct answer, body evasion. Next, koshi. Correct answer, ball of the foot. The next one, sokuto. Correct answer, the knife of the foot. Next we have kakato. Correct answer, the heel. Next one is haisoku. Correct answer would be top of the foot or table of the foot. And the next one is teisoku. The correct answer, bottom of the foot. Then we have mai. Correct answer, forwards or front. Next comes ushiro. And the right answer is backwards or back. For the next one we have yoko. Correct answer will be sideways or side. Next one will be mawashi. And the correct answer is round. In question number 5, we ask you the 5 rules of the dojo, or dojo-kun. You can put them in any order you wish, but the 5 rules of the dojo are character, sincerity, effort, etiquette, and self-control. In question number 6, we ask you what does teki mean? So the name of one of your katas as a green belt. Correct answer, teki can be translated into iron horse rider, because this series of kata is performed in kibadachi, the horse rider stance. Question number 7 is about your second kata as a green belt, so basai dai, and it asks you what does basai translate to? Correct answer can be to storm the fortress or to enter the fortress. The name comes from the first movement, the opening sequence of the kata, where you perform a simultaneous block and strike. And the final question, question number 8, is about the second part of the name of the kata. So what does the word dai translate to? Correct answer is long or big version. And that concludes your green belt written test. I hope you guys stay active and keep practicing just as if your belt test is right around the corner. Thanks for watching and see you next video.